Hello and welcome back to Cameron Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for all signs. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread, so we'll be looking at what's going on right now, what's crossing you, what's holding you back, what the energy is around you, how people view you, where you're going, where you're coming from, all those kinds of things. If you're interested in that, keep watching the video and go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I do these videos every Sunday, so pay attention for the videos to come out. And anyway, I'm going to do a quick shuffle and I'll be right back. Alright, thank you for waiting. I've shuffled, I've laid out the cards. Let's see what's going on with you. First out, we have the Lovers. True love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. Now, as we are coming out of a Mercury retrograde, perhaps you've made it a point to draw attention to yourself and what you would truly like to be doing. This is a very good sign. This is a sign that the universe sees your efforts and would like to help make it happen for you. Now, let's see what's crossing you. Three of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Gotcha. What's crossing you is you really need to get into it. You really need to follow your passion. You also may not be currently compensated for whatever it is that you're doing, and that might hinder you from really taking the step. Now, the Fool card is coming into my mind. The Fool takes a step forward without knowing whether or not there will be ground to stand on, and that's kind of what you need to do in order to cross this divide between where you are and where you're going. Let's see what else. We'll do the Crowning card. The Nine of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Crowning card is like the air around you. The most obvious, like if someone were to look at you, although that's a different card, but it's if an intuitive person were to look at you, this is what they would see. It's almost like you're being prepared for some sort of a celebration. And this celebration could be marriage, those kinds of things, but it looks like you've put in the shadow work. You're basically coming out of the dark into the light here and following your dreams. So this is very, very good. The base of the matter is strength. I'm getting chills from this card. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Now, the base of the matter position is not always obvious to whoever is being read. So you might not be aware that you're choosing to do this because you've wrestled your inner, I don't want to say demons, you've gotten yourself into shape. This is very personal, this journey that you're on. In the Strength card, sometimes it is meant to represent you overcoming animal parts of yourself, things that need to be tamed. So you've definitely been taming yourself. You're basically taming your lion into like a lamb. If you can see this card. Maybe I'll do like a zoom. Yes. Very good. Let's look at the past. Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely, okay. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Ooh. In the past, why am I getting this as like almost a negative message? I'll read this both ways. Some of you might have had a hard time saving your money or spending it properly. Now, I talk about this sometimes in past lives. If we've come from more than we have in this life, we might still spend like we live in a castle. You know, if you want something, you might just buy it, right? So it might have kept you a little short, but there's also a sense of lack here. If you're in a sense of lack, if you feel like I don't have enough money, then you won't be finding yourself in a situation where you can help others. So that's the shadow aspect. And then, of course, if you aren't giving, you can't receive. So it's like you're stuck until you can realize why you're stuck. Okay? Now, for others of you, you realize that. For others of you, you realized, okay, I really need to get everything straight. I need to keep a book of everything, all of my expenses, all of the money coming in, and I need to be able to manage this. And then once you have that, once your money is safe, once your resources are safe, even if this is just your time, once you're safe, you will have that nest egg where you can see that somebody needs help and you can make that decision like, okay, today I can help this person. This could be your time as well. If you don't have yourself organized, you won't be finding yourself with the time to do good things in the world. But this is the past. And since you're coming with the Strength card as the base of the matter, your motive, perhaps you have overcome this. Perhaps you noticed these issues and you decided, I'm going to overcome so I can succeed. Very good. Let's look at the future. As I was picking this up, I saw a rose, and we have the Empress here. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Yes. You've gotten yourself in order so that you can have everything that you want. You realized in the past, and perhaps you're realizing now, that if you can get everything in order, you have everything you need to make things work. But if you're not managing yourself, it's just not going to happen for you. So you realize this, and in the future, you're becoming almost like the flower of your plant. Yes. You're having some sort of a winter spring. Unless you're in the southern hemisphere, and then you're having just a literal spring. I don't know why I'm picking up on winter for this. Perhaps this future energy where you are achieved is November. To me, November is winter. If I have to wear a winter coat, it's winter. But I guess it depends on where you live. Where you find yourself is the Magician. This is powerful. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. I hope you can see these cards. If I decide to, you're probably seeing Zoom animations. Yes. So where you find yourself is realizing, I need to be the one that can do it. The Magician, to me, and yes, even in this deck, you can see he's holding something like a caduceus, which is very mercurial. Turning lead into gold. Yeah, making something out of nothing. You realize, I can make anything happen. You can make anything happen. And where you find yourself is upon that realization, and then taking action to do so. And here we have how others view you. Life experience. All these major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one is unique to this deck, I believe. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. People view you as changing. People view you as having been through something that you didn't necessarily resonate with, and realizing that you need to make a change. This almost has tower energy. But it's not like the tower is falling. It's like you're deciding to leave. And who is this mistress? Or, Mr. Perhaps you appear like you are or will be with company. Now, some of you might be in a relationship and you two together decided, this isn't, we can't stay here, we need to go if things are going to work. Perhaps people view you as having something that you cherish, even if it's not a person, so not to objectify, but having some thing that you cherish in this life that you, in order to protect, you you appear like you need to go to greener, safer pastures. Also, I hope you can see Merlin. Yeah. Wait, he's over here. This is real life. That's him just being real. He's not just posing for you. He poses for me all day. Yep. Anyway, so it appears to everybody that you need to get going. Now, your hopes and your fears. Well, it appears to everybody that you're kind of waking up and realizing that you can't do things that don't resonate with you. Hopes and your fears are the Chariot. 5 major arcana. Wow, you're like riding the wings of your inspiration. Those are the words that I'm getting. I see stars upon their wings, so maybe you will see them too. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishment, being in the spotlight. So, your hopes and your fears here are that you're going to be able to get on your chariot and ride to this new life, right? Your fears, because I noticed she's kind of off the ground, and she's like riding a chariot with, you know, these flying creatures. You might fear like you're going to crash. You might fear like you have a delicate structure that just isn't going to work. And of course you do. But there's a quote, David Bowie said it, but you know, it brings me back to the Fool card. Keep going and going until you can't touch the ground, until you can't feel the ground. And that's where amazing things will happen. You have to be able to have positive energy with you, positive thoughts, have positive affirmations as you fly. And then you'll realize you can do it. If you are cursing yourself in your mind, and I don't think you are, maybe you've learned that you can't. If you're cursing yourself in your mind, you may fail, right? So those are your fears, but once you realize that and have a grip on that, you find yourself as the magician here, where you can just control what happens. Pretty cool. Final outcome. The Dreamer. Wow. Another unique major arcana to this deck, and the 6th of them to come out. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Oh, this is the Fool card. Well, I'm happy. Because I've been talking about this the entire reading. Okay, so this is like a Fool's Journey reading. This is awesome. Well, it works out for you, in case you were wondering. I'm gonna very carefully give you a message with the Romance Angels deck. This is the Doreen Virtue Fairy Tarot, and this is the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels deck. Okay, tell me, what is it? Okay, what I'm seeing is the word charity, okay? But you're in your life, and kind of, it's almost like, what I'm just gonna like channel because I can't, okay, so for 5 minutes every day, take time and see who needs your attention, see what you can give for 5 minutes every day, and then you will know, it's almost like you have a task every day to help somebody. You need to be helping people. And what I'm seeing is as you do this, you have a glisten in your eye. It's like you're helping people, but it's like you're doing a spell, like you're performing a work. The word for like magic spell in Spanish is obra, which just means work. Okay, so as you're helping people, it's like you're doing a spell that will help you move forward. That's interesting. Because when you give, you receive. Okay, what else? So that's your homework. Go help somebody. Okay. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes. If you need an affirmation, this is it. You deserve it. Beautiful. Okay. That's it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll make another one of these either throughout the week or at least by Sunday. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.